Well, hello everybody. Happy Saturday for me. I hope that everybody's having a good weekend so far. I recently woke up. But that's better than last week when I didn't wake up at all on Saturday. So doing better. Anyway, yeah, I hope things are going well. Today we'll be doing some retro gaming. Worlds of Ultima, the Savage Empire, definitely getting closer to the end. Underground City. And then tomorrow should be Mass Effect Andromeda. And Monday. Can't trust that day. Monday should be Outer Wilds DLC. I have no idea how much is left, but it is a glory to play every single time. Hi, Alexi. It's good to see you. I believe we have D&D tonight, but working on a late lunch / early dinner. I had a really late brunch consisting of toaster strudel. but I'm here and I am awake and going to do things. So yeah. And then of course, Archive stream on Wednesday is focused on games. Games from the archives. So that should be fun. Let's see. I have the game. It is installed. I should open it. All right. And I'm just gonna dive in. If people want to chat, you know, I'm here. I will read the chats. But let's go. I honestly don't have a lot to update on right now, other than I am trying so hard to not always be asleep. During the day, that is. At night, not being asleep, not a problem. At night, falling asleep, that's the problem. Okay, come on, Worlds of Ultima. The Savage Empire. Yeah, we're in the Hidden City. The question is, what are we doing here? We need to get some weapons to fight the ants. And find the locator that points to the black stone. It all sounds so easy, right? Okay. Journey onward. Journey on. Okay, we keep getting attacked by robot dinosaurs. We're low on healing supplies. That's my biggest concern. I got some gas canisters. I got that's a shield, right? A cuddle shield. Black staff. Those are good against ants. They're not good against the dinosaurs. Yeah, classic robot dinos. Definitely need some more black staffs. Because do not have many. I must have given Unipotli the rifle because heavy? Because I don't remember doing that or why I would have. Well, let's give the rifle back to me. Because useful weapon. Okay. I wanted to check how get more heal. So Google has altered what my homepage looked like, and it's freaking me out. I'm checking the Ultima wiki to see if I can figure out how do I get more healing things? Because I know that that is a problem for us at the moment. Yeah. Apparently, if I just gather flax and go to the Shaman of the Mandiro, for every 5 flax, I can get enough to perform a ritual once. That would be a lot of harvesting time. Ooh. Apparently, we just need to find some freaking crystals down here because there are healing crystals. Hi, Shadows of Life. Okay. You know, I have absolutely no idea what the map of this place looks like. It feels like it's as big as the entire island. I wonder if the clue book has a map, because that would be helpful. How are things for you, Shadows of Life? It is good to see you. I don't know what you've got going on. Do you have a game today or tomorrow? Or my brain has been really slow because I still haven't been getting adequate sleep. Yesterday I was not super functional. Today is better, but wow. Ooh, Cuddle City map. Hey. There is a map. Your fake game is on Sundays. Okay, I was thinking you had a game on the weekends, but as soon as I said it, I was like, wait, I think that's on Sunday. Sunday. Okay, so the question, less of a question of like, is there a map? Since now we know there is one. The question is, where the heck are we? And I have a suspicion. That's a I think we're up along the top somewhere. I have no idea if I'm correct or not, but antechamber, outer chamber where Unipotly normally stays. Bah? That is interesting. The items on the map, they have letters and numbers. The descriptions of them do not. So I have a map. The map is labeled. The labels, and there are descriptions for the labels. There is just no way to match the descriptions to the labels until I do it myself. Which, okay, fine. Let's wander around and see where possibly I might be. See where I possibly might be. Okay, so we just came through a door and we went up. And there's another door and there's a wall. We're on the left-hand side, I'm guessing. Left of A. Because room. With one entrance. Something to the east, of course, of course, of course. And I go out and pass a wall, and there's another doorway. This should be a double door room, if I'm accurate about where the heck I am. I have located myself upon the map. The question is, where do I want to go? I have no idea. Have you seen those ads for heating or something that goes, you wouldn't go outside without a coat? Me laughing while walking outside shirtless in 55-degree weather. I have not seen them, but I believe I am aware of them. And temperature is relative until you reach a certain point. All right, I need my notes. Because the map is not properly labeled. So that means I get to create map labels. Ha 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 ha. Let's see. Underground city locations. Apparently we have A, B, C, D, at least through H, J, okay. G, H, I, J. I see that many letters at least. Looks like it goes through K. And we have 1, 2, 3. That's how many licks it takes. At least through 10, 12. I want the music to start. Okay. So we are presently in rooms outside A. Like we're in a room to the left of A. So possible locations. There's antechamber, that's not this. Battleground, generator room, that's not this. Hospital/infirmary. Not absolutely sure this was an infirmary, but in it we found a lot of healing crystals. Ooh. That's not this. Meeting hall. Myrmidek's quarters. You saw in the History of Aegon section earlier that the Myrmideks were apparently bred by the Kodal. This is where they lived in ancient times before they escaped. I suspect that that's not this. North District, a wide, spacious area where you'll find many large rooms broad avenues, and comfortable chambers. I'm guessing that's B. I should flip it to so you all can see more clearly the things that I am looking at. So I'm guessing that B is what is described here as the North District. I'm going to label it for now. Officials' quarters. This chamber appears to have been the home of some important Kodal. 3 transfer plates here and many creature comforts. No idea. Galara Dragon, hello! Thank you so much for the resubscription. Welcome back for 23rd month. How are you doing? I hope that things are going well. Oh, okay. So the letters are connecting locations. The letters are the teleporter locations. It begins to dawn. Okay, so B. I know. The time seems to be slipping into the future. Yeah. Also, the hub has its own lettering system. ABC. I'm going to put question marks because this one does not know. Whatever. I'm trying to, so I'm looking at the clue book right now and I'm trying to understand the map they have provided because wandering without direction through the Kodal city was less useful than anticipated. All right, so plates A, B, C. A is going over to those rooms that I'm not 100% certain what they are. Wait, oh, Plaza. Here you'll find... So confused. And yet, okay, so that's 4. There's a time stop room. Wait, there is? Is there really? Okay. The plaza is 4, South District. My guess is that this is where the lower classes of the Kodal lived. It's a nest of ratty mazes and small dwellings. No idea. G? Oh my gosh. It is labeled. It does tell us. A through K are the transfer plate locations, which I had figured out. It just tells you before it shows it to you, and my brain didn't think to look to the page before. Yeah, time stop room. I do see that. All right, so 1 is control panel. 2 is the generator control room. Uh, 3. 3 should be one of our targets first. The hospital/infirmary. 4 is just labeled as cattle coddle, but it's the plaza. Time stop room, fine. Vending machine, odd. I wonder what's in the vending machine. They have a meeting hall. I wonder who Hall is that we're meeting them. Myrmidek's quarters. Zagnuts and tabs from the vending machine, of course. But they better have some mellow yellow. I have one of, I don't know why it's a special memory. I honestly do not know. But I have this memory that has stuck with me for years, and it's just one of these moments that for some reason was a good moment. And it is me. The summer that I was working as a camp counselor at a Boy Scout camp, going over to the trading post and buying mellow yellow out of the vending machine. And I really don't understand why that is such a key memory for me, but it is. Just getting mellow yellow out of the vending machine at the trading post. It's just a special moment. And I don't know why. Myrmidez. Although that was back when I didn't drink soda all the friggin' time. So maybe that has something to do with it. Let's do the time stop again. 10 is the battleground. Unipotly. Oh, I like number 12. Bridge across lava pit. Yay. Lava pit. Okay. One of the most bizarre places to be found in the Valley of Aedan. Already one of the most disputed, eminent archaeologist Johann Spektor claims that it was built by men in ancient times, while learned Professor Elliot Rafkin insists that it was built by the ancestors of the Sahara people. I have already mentioned that it was occupied by moving automatons, some man-sized and some huge. There are many other wonders here, including strange devices with unknown functions. You'll also find hundreds of desiccated insect corpses and moldering bones, respectively, dead myrmideks and Coddle. Evidence of the final battle which depopulated the city. Important note, we were unable to enter the city at all until we had repaired the automaton named Unipotli. His head was missing, removed to the Palace of Tichtacatl. See entry for that place. Additionally, the crystalline brain, which is housed in that head, was missing, in the hands of one Fritz von Hundleben. See the main map of the valley for the location of his cave home. I have no way of knowing what condition the city will be in if and when you find it, so facts like this can be very important. There were 2 notable conversationalists in the city of the Coddle when we were there. First was Unipotli. I don't know. Pronunciations are weird sometimes. A sort of automated guide and helper. He'll help you get around and give you all sorts of good information. If he's on hand and active, he'll automatically join you and guide you around. See the personal recollections chapter to see how we activated him. Talk to him about the Coddle, why they left, and their various devices. Second was Cattlecoddle, who was a sort of a cross between a museum curator and a pre-recorded message. He too has lots of interesting facts on hand, but won't accompany you. He tells many stories and will talk to you about the real Cattlecoddle, the Coddle, the Myrmidons, and any strangers that might be present in the city. The humans of the valley and the automatons of the city. Wait, strangers? Dr. Johann Spector spent a lot of time in the Coddle City, but mostly in the generator room. He was pretty crazy at the time. I know. 1950s era setting as far as the character that's narrating this. So the C word is there. And only wanted to talk about the Myrmidons, the paradise he planned for the outer world, the glowing field which surrounds him, and the black stone, which was its source of power, and his ex-assistant Fritz. Oakley dokley. All right. So the teleporter A goes somewhere. We'll just call this the West Housing District, because I don't know what it actually is. And unless we figure that out, it's just the West Housing District. B is the North District. Yes, historical docs, historical terms for sure. C. East Housing. Because I have no better name for it right now. All right, so 5 is the meeting hall, and 8 is the time stop room. I goes to the time stop room. Not the command, historical terms, not the command. I mean, it's relevant, although we're not on Archival Adventures, but were you looking for... I don't know that I have a content warning for this game specifically, other than the Ultima command. Which actually had just posted to chat on its own timer, so I think we're good. But all right, 5. Oh my gosh. Rogues, we're being invaded by some pirates. So please defend Rogue Ship 1. Hello, Painting Pirate. Welcome everybody. Sahanro, welcome. Unleash the Gradehounds. I love that. Welcome everybody. Hi, Stephen Joyce. Free subscription for 28 months. Yes. I don't think the shout worked, but you're cooking, so there we go. Thank you so much, Painting Pirate, for the raid. If anybody here is not already following Painting Pirate, you should follow Painting Pirate. Painting Pirate is a wonderful painting pirate. I don't know what... There's no better description, honestly. No, Painting Pirate does some absolutely wonderful streaming involving painting, old Final Fantasy games, 2, all influencer wrestling, which absolutely wonderful concept, excellently done with wrestling games, and just masterful narration of the events happening on screen, done by Pirate himself. So you should definitely follow Painting Pirate if you are not already doing so. For anybody who's new, arriving with the Raiders, welcome. You have arrived on Retro Roguery, which is a day where I have been playing through the old Ultima games. We're up to 1990 and Worlds of Ultima: The Savage Empire. We are toward the end of the game where we've entered a defunct high-tech underground city built by essentially built by the Silurians, if you're familiar with Doctor Who, but built by humanoid lizard people. And there are robot dinosaurs that keep attacking us as we navigate around, and we're trying to connect some technology together or gather up the tech that we need in order to defeat essentially Red Skull type character, if you're familiar with Marvel, but essentially like a megalomaniacal German scientist who has taken over one of the tribes in the Valley of the Lost World above, because we need that final tribe to join together with all of the others who we've already gotten support from in order to band together and defeat the genetically engineered ant people who rebelled against their masters, the lizard people, and have been devastating all of the peoples of the valley, who were gathered together over time. The various human tribes were gathered together over time by the lizard people to serve as slaves, but they revolted, went up, founded their own colonies, and then that's when the ant people were created. So we're trying to get all the different tribes to work together to defeat the ant people to save life in the dinosaur-filled Lost Valley. Yeah, it's that old chestnut. And I can't believe they've pulled so many different elements together into this story. It's actually quite an interesting mix of things. Right now I'm looking at the clue book, which is basically a walkthrough that was available at the time the game came out in the 90s, and I have a map of the city, and I'm just trying to identify the different locations because I've been wandering around lost and losing lots of health. I have no idea what D is. It's just this long hallway, but the teleporter goes there, so I'm just gonna say Eastern Hallway. E, teleporter from the plaza goes somewhere with E. I no idea what any of this is. North, west, maze grounds, we'll call that. I'm sure it's one of the things that's in the 1 through 12, but I don't know what it is. F. F jumps down to... I suspect this might be the battleground. No, battleground is over here. So what is this? Southern Clearing. Where's the vending machine? The vending machine is number 9. It is down here in the southeast. Which I suspect that G, I'm thinking that is going to be the Myrmidek's quarters. But I'm not certain. No, wait, Myrmidek's quarters is here. Wait, so what is... Oh, South District. Makes sense, right? I think G is the South District. And the vending machine is down there. So for the poor people. H. Where is the H teleporter? H is in the meeting room? Okay, yeah. But I don't know what it connects to. The time stop room also has its own dedicated teleporter. I'm guessing it's going to connect to the officials' quarters, but I don't know. J. J, J, J. J, 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 J. Just, is that going to be the officials' quarters? I mean, we'll definitely go out and find out, because this one does not know. Oh, no, it's 7 up here, officials' quarters. Which, yes. Okay. Wow, I didn't mean to do all caps. You can't see my typing right now anyway. So in the far northeast is the officials' quarters, and it has 3 teleporters, 3 dedicated teleporters that go to the time stop room, the meeting hall, HIJ, and whatever J is. What does the description say? Officials' quarters, 3 transfer plates, and many creature comforts. Time stop room makes sense. As a destination, it goes to the meeting hall, the time stop room. I don't know what J is. So question marks, and then connects with the officials' quarters. Hi, Puddleglum. And K connects from just outside of it in the maze to it. And that is, there's the control panel and the generator control room right next to it. Bridge across the lava pit. So this is a room west of generator. Connect to maze just south. Crawling out of my lurk, dealing with life under capitalism. Send cookies. Yes. Life under capitalism. This I understand. Oh, yeah. Like, our money's tight right now, and I could not sleep again last night. I think I was up around 6, and I still hadn't really fallen asleep yet. It was not good. Okay, so I understand more of this map. Let me look at the descriptions, and maybe that will help me. Antechamber. Outer chamber where Unipotly normally sits. Doors from it to the main city can't be opened unless he regains his crystal brain. But I do not have any real inkling of where that is. Unless it's like... Yeah, I really don't know where the antechamber is. So grand. Also, thank you for the self-care, Alexi. I did stretch. I did have Okay, the battleground. Battleground is 10. And there's no teleporter directly to it. And of course, it was one of the very first places that we went. Because we were naive. All right, generator room. The chamber houses the machinery. It must cross a precarious metal grading bridge, which stretches over a river of lava. Hospital/infirmary. Meeting hall. Room next quarters. So we're in the North District right now. And over near some housing of some sort. Well, you know, it doesn't matter so much that I identify absolutely everything. I now have a better sense of where we are, though, which is so going to be helpful. At least I hope it will. I think it will. This one does not know. But how about I walk around a little bit? There should be a... All right, I want to go to the infirmary, right? But also I do just like exploring. Plus we found some useful items, sort of. All these little housing rooms or whatever they are completely empty, except for robot dinosaurs that attack us. This one, hey, somebody got like double quarters. Also, it's dark in here. Can we get some light on this situation, Triolo? Give some chocolate to that human skull. We are in an underground city, so darkness makes sense, but we have plenty of chocolate, and that human skull will glow if we just give it some chocolate. Because that's how magic works in this game. Oh geez. You know, I was so distracted by the fact that I was focused on trying to figure out this map. I forgot to ask, how was your stream painting, Pirate, if you're still here? If you're not still here, like if you needed to go and like walk the dog, totally understand, and you won't be hearing me say this anyway. But if you are here, I'd love to hear how your stream went. You were, I believe, doing some painting work on the Marvel character Hellraiser? Is that the name? I don't remember the character name because my brain just lost it. Ghost Rider, thank you. I was like, I knew Hellraiser was wrong, but it was the only thing in my brain. Cosmic Ghost Rider. Okay, the light did not last very long. Is there a better way to get light? I don't know. Yes, I figured dog walking was probably going to happen soon. But yeah, thank you for bringing everybody over. And I'm glad to hear that your stream went well. I'll have to go back and watch the VOD because I do have many supplies meant for painting minis. I would like to do more of the painting of the minis. I am just very inexperienced. But you know, one gets experience by experiencing. What I need is I need to get some large scale minis, like some big ones, and practice on them, and then move on to like the actual minis. I don't know why I'm checking all of the rooms, because there's nothing in the rooms, and yet I feel compelled as I make my way over to the officials' quarters to pop in on all the rooms. Hey, there's furnishings. They also have the like random lava pits, but furnishings. This is one of the healing plants. It just doesn't have any fruit on it. Here's a little tree. It's a lime tree if it's like the ones before. Chimes. Okay, I'm gonna save just in case it brings like robot dinosaurs. Use the chimes? Not possible. What do you mean not possible? I know, it's the first furnishings that we've seen. Use the cushion? I can't use the cushion. Sadness. But also not unexpected. Healing limes! I don't know that they actually heal us. I don't remember if they do or not. Because they were the means of being able to heal the lizard folk, but I will pick them up anyway because they count at least as food for being able to heal on a long rest. Oh wow, I think we're like halfway across the northern edge of the city right now. So we're not even to the officials' quarters yet. Instrument? Get instrument. It's too heavy for me to pick up. Jimmy! Yeah? Jimmy, pick up this instrument, please. Right, boss. Oh. I hit I as though that was going to let me use or open the inventory. Ooh, no, this is 1990. Apparently Jimmy can use the instrument, but we don't get to hear what it sounds like. Oh, I finally finished Baldur's Gate 3 last night. I definitely have to do another playthrough because I did not my normal. I went with the Dark Urge background and I went all in the whole way through. I don't normally do like an evil playthrough, or usually I'll try and I fail to do it, but I managed to stick with it and it was honestly rewarding. I'm glad I did, but I definitely need to do a more me style playthrough now. Where I am nice person instead of, I'm not going to say because I don't want to spoiler it, but instead of giving in to the Dark Urge, let's say. But it is actually a really, really well done game. I'd say there are a couple of quests that I probably will never do again because they weren't very rewarding and they took a lot of time. But otherwise, it was a good game. Is this the official's place? I don't know. It might be, but it might also just be. Apparently, I'm holding too much to even be able to pick up the fruit. Oh yeah, I'm at my max carrying capacity right now. What do I not need to carry? And the answer is not frying pan. Because despite the fact that the game claims it has no function, I'm carrying a freaking frying pan. The best melee weapon in all of fantasy. I will not give it up, even though the game will not let me use it as a melee weapon. Frying pan. I don't know what that key is for, so let's just give the key to Jimmy, our trusty sidekick. I don't need the gem hammer or the metal hammer or whatever it is on me. I definitely don't need the gold. It's useless. Yes, this game says capitalism what? The only gem that has a use is the emeralds. Let's just give the orchids to Aila. I don't need the dagger either. Honestly, I could drop the dagger. I really don't need the dagger. All right, frying pan and emerald. That freed up 4 stone. What happens if... No, don't use. I want... What are my stats right now? I have 45 hit points out of 62 possible. If I eat one of these fruit, does that do anything? It does not. So I should just save them as food for resting, which is good to know. Also, it looks like automated ad break is literally about to start. So I'm going to pop a quick break. We'll take a break and I will see you all shortly. Stretch. Have liquids. Get rid of liquids. Do whatever you need to do. I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Okay. I think that the ads are done. I try not to like, because I have them set up on a schedule so that I remember to actually do them, because supposed to do them in order to stop, the pre-rolls for non-subscribers when they arrive. If I don't run the ads, people who don't have a subscription when they arrive will get hit with ads as soon as they open up the channel. And I don't want that. So the only real way that I can prevent that is by running 3 minutes of ads an hour. But like Amazon will roll those pre-rolls and I will get a teeny tiny amount of money from Amazon doing it. Whereas if I set up the schedule and actually do the 3 minutes of ads an hour, I get a bigger cut of the revenue from those ads. So all around, better experience by just taking a break once an hour. Plus, if I don't delay it, if I don't snooze the ad, it keeps me honest with regard to actually like taking a break once an hour. So I have been attempting to do that, and hopefully it's not too disruptive. What I need to do is get better about noticing when it's going to happen, and instead of the quick bailout that happened just now. My preference would be no ads ever, but this is an Amazon product, so. You see a ball. Get ball. Use ball? Not possible. What do you mean it's not possible to use a ball? I'm having a ball. Anyway. Oh gosh, this is the officials' quarters. There was a ball in the officials' quarters. I see 2 of the 3 teleporters that are supposed to be here. Where's the third one? And do I remember where they go? Oh, there's the third one. Okay, so where? Let me pull up my notes. For me at least. There, for you as well. Officials' quarters goes to the meeting hall, the time stop room, and whatever J is. Well, I don't know what's at J. I think we go to J first. And we'll find out what's there. Save game. And here goes something. All right, we should be in this room down here, whatever it is. And indeed we are. Oh no, is that a Robodino? Oh no, it's an Argent Sergeant. Argent Sergeant is dangerous. Dangerous. Begin combat, please, because Argent Sergeant will as soon as he sees us. I don't know what we're after down here. Okay, but like people? I know I told you begin combat, but you all stayed in here, which is probably the right thing to do in the case of combat is, hey, I'm hidden from the baddies. Let's stay inside and not reveal ourselves. I'm curious about what was number 3. Did I, in my notes, write anything for... Oh gosh, 3 is the infirmary. We're so close to the infirmary. That's where we're going. All right. It must go east and south to go around this portion. And then infirmary. I infer that Marie will help us. Supposed to be heavy. Heavy, heavy. It got so heavy on me. Yeah, yeah. Oh dear. I don't know how much stone it's going to take to carry them. Let us move the gas canisters. Jimmy, can you take those? And get crystal. Crystal! Use the crystal on myself, please. Yield. Oh, but they're one-time use. But it fully healed me. Single use, but fully heals. Let us gather as many of these freaking things as possible. Who's got carrying capacity? Triolo? Triolo can carry some stuff. Jimmy's got plenty of carrying weight. Shamuru's got capacity. Decray has Aila. And heck, Unipotli can carry a lot of stuff. Everybody can carry stuff but me. Apparently, everybody can carry plenty. Other than me. Give me them crystals. I'm so happy to get the healing stones. Okay. Next. Jimmy. So much crystal. Oh, can I talk to the Sergeant? I honestly don't want to fight the Sergeant, but I have a feeling, and my feeling was correct, that the Sergeant was going to be enemy. The Sergeant is a humanoid robot rather than the dinosaur robot. All right. Does go somewhere? Oh, it's an entry point to the maze. Is there a reason to go through the maze? What is at E? Wait, there's no reason to go through the maze to get to E because E is a teleport pad. I can just go to the plaza for that. What is the point of J? Why would the official need to come here? I still just haven't figured out what this place is. This one is confused. Triolo, please continue with the lighting of the human skull. Okay, so there's rooms. But is this just like the mazy warrens of an underclass community? I really don't understand what this place is. Okay, so if I go through here, I do. Oh, it's a Naga. Yeah. Let us fight Snake Woman. Because Snake Woman, ouchie. No, no. Shoot. And I have been poisoned. I also feel slightly bad because we just totally entered the Serpent Woman's home and killed her in her own home. All right, we're gonna need a heck ton more crystals if I keep getting poisoned this often. Why? I am seriously confused about the purpose of where we are. But I would like to go to the vending machine just to see what it is. I think the easiest way to do that would be to go to the teleporter G. Something to the north. Well, I don't want to hear things to the north. I don't like hearing things. But this will take me to this central teleporter plaza. Oh my goodness. I have identified another of the pieces of the map. Number 11. Which is Ugly dokily. That's the antechamber as described on the map. Good, good, good. I think I will eventually identify everything, but also I might not. 3 transfer plates. Yeah, don't know. I think the 3rd transfer plate just goes to the South District. Anyway, I have forgotten. I am meant to be going here. I'm gonna get to that vending machine. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to get there. I'm going to find out what it vends. All right. I should be in a central plaza and there should be a room. Here. Yeah. I could light things up again, but it lasts such a short time. But I do have lots of chocolate. Why? Who attacked to cry? Oh, there's an Argent Sergeant. Is there another? There's another Argent Sergeant. Come on. Team, attack the Argent Sergeant. This one is taking a lot of hits. Okay. Are we done? You see a broken Argent Sergeant. My character is definitely not equipped to be a frontline fighter at the moment, but somehow that is the role that I am having to fill. And it's because, as far as I can tell, there's no way to reorder the party. Okay. If I come up here and go through this room. I have a suspicion. There's another serpent woman in there. I have a suspicion. I think so. There's two different kinds of construction happening here. I thought, hey, I have a robot with like 250 hit points and no way to get poisoned. Let's use them to attack the serpent woman. So the Kotl, the serpent people, built the rooms that are all blue and orderly. And then there's this like warren, like more organic shapes, stone construction stuff. I think that's the stuff built by the ant people when they were servants here. Because I was like, why would that, the rooms that we were just in, why would those be inside of one of these blue walled square rooms? And looking at the map, I was like, wait, that looks like something built by insects. More so than the other stuff. I think I got it. Vending machine. I wonder what it wants for currency. Let us look at the vending machine. Use? Don't have any gems. Gems. Well, I don't want to get rid of the emeralds. So let's take them away from Aila and give them to me. And then let's... Okay, don't give them to me. Give them to whoever you're standing next to, please. Game? He's not fair. Okay, look, game. Just don't want to put the emeralds in the vending machine. There. Okay, Aila has 3 rubies and 42 diamonds. Let's see if that's enough to use the vending machine. Okay. Putting a gem in the machine there got us a lime. I wonder what else it vends, or if it's just going to be limes all the way down. Because it looks like there's... Oh, no, I think that's it. I think it's just limes. I think the left side is the gems, and the right side is the limes. I wonder what would happen if I break apart the machine with my hammer. One has to wonder how plentiful gemstones were in their society that one has the same value as a piece of fruit. Yeah, this is true. Apparently, cannot break the vending machine with my two-handed hammer. I just... Oh, it's so tempting. Nope, we're gonna do it. I have to know. I have 40 more diamonds. Will we ever get past limes? The emeralds are to pay for the armor upgrades on the machine. I mean, the emeralds are because we can buy armor with them, although I have plenty of armor. I have to wonder if it's ever going to dispense anything but limes. But also plenty of food to be able to sleep, which is a weird sentence, but makes sense in context of the game. Sadly, there's no get all. There's no way to pick up all of these limes at once. I'm already carrying too much anyway. Yo, everybody have a lime. Oops, all limes. Unipotly, where are you? Why are you way over here, Unipotly? Here, take my limes. They're good for you. The acid will definitely not eat away at your circuitry. Right? There's no way the citric acid would mess up Unipotly in any way. What do you mean Unipotly's carrying too much already? Unipotly's carrying 13 out of 50 stone. What do you mean Unipotly's carrying too much already, game? Can I move the diamonds to Unipotly? Do I need to give Unipotly a bag to carry stuff with? Because carrying capacity-wise, Unipotly has more. I am confused. Okay, I have put all the fruit into the pouch. Can I move the diamonds? Yes. It literally had a limitation on the number of items he could carry without having a bag. It makes total logical sense. It's just not usually something you encounter in video games. Amazing. Because I can pick up a bunch of fruit, but once I'm out of slots, I can't pick anything else up, despite having carrying capacity. I tried to move the fruit into the emerald. That did not work so well. I am wowed. That was an element of the game I wasn't expecting, and it is just one of those like fine little details that makes total sense and also was never explained. But what do you mean I can't move that into the pouch? Is the pouch full? Pouch is full. Okay. One of the challenges in this game has been inventory management. I don't think we need the fire extinguisher anymore. I say, after having said that way earlier in the game and then needing it later. All right. Currently have a blowgun. Okay. Give your pouch to Unipotly. You'll get it back, don't worry. Okay. Move them limes into... I do not know if I need these limes at all. This is probably completely pointless. And yet, I'm not stopping. I will spend all of my gems on limes if I have to. Ideally, those limes will be used to flavor some rice with cilantro. Or alongside cilantro, I should say. Because cilantro lime rice, yummy. Okay, that should fill this second pouch. And I need to give it to Decray, but I never remember which avatar Decray is. Ah, literally right next to me. Okay, who else has a pouch that has free room for limes? Shamuru? You got some turnips. Would you rather have limes? Also, you have beans and a musical instrument, and I gave you the scissors, and you've got 22 more diamonds. Before I literally spend every diamond on the vending machine, is it worth the time spend? Is what I want to know. Is there any point? Because sometimes in these games, you'll come across something like this and it does not have any real reason to go all in on it. Like a modern game, eventually you would spend enough in this machine that it would give you a good thing. I have a suspicion that that is not going to be the case in this game. I'm just going to see if I can find a quick answer here. Okay. Yeah, I think all it does is that you can get fruit, which is a resource for being able to heal while sleeping. Therefore, no reason to continue feeding it my gems. But does everybody have food? Because if so, then we could take a nap real quick. I have some limes. Triella's got a lime. Jimmy. Jimmy has no food. Jimmy has sticks, though. Can I make sticks into torches? Torches last longer than the light spell. Regardless, Jimmy could use some fruit. Shimuru's got beans and fruit. Decray has plenty of limes. Aila's got limes. The Unipotley doesn't need them and has an entire pouch full. And Jimmy cannot carry an entire pouch full of limes. Of course not. Why would that work? I've been using Jimmy as a means of carrying heavy items. Wait, Jimmy has bread. No, that's a bamboo pole. Oh, that was supposed to be used for making another gun. But I never finished that. Okay. I'm hi everybody. I might be slightly distracted by inventory management. Okay, everybody got food now, except for Unipotly, who doesn't need it. I'm gonna save. And we're gonna rest. Not while foes are near. Apparently there are foes nearby. Oh, show. Okay. Well then. Fine. Where to next? I could go back up to the teleporter. Wasn't there some sort of locator unit thingy that I'm supposed to find? And how does one find locator units? Locator. Where is locator? I need a locator for the locator, please. Right. Did my notes tell me anything? When I spoke to Cattle Cuddle, did I learn anything about the locator? I don't know. You see a lanky, sharp-eyed man in his mid-20s. Hey, it's ya, Nickel. Talk to me. Hey, pal. I know a lot, but I can't help you with that. There we go. Jimmy whips out his notebook and flips it to the correct page. Okie dokie. Ever since you started talking about uniting the tribes and talking to their chiefs, I haven't taken notes. Here's what I got. We've already gotten to Omax to rebuild the great drum the legends talk about. So that's out of the way. You've already rescued Aila. What a dish from Dodden the Huge. So her papa Alaron of the Kurak tribe is in your pocket. You've already come up with a squad's worth of swords for the Yalaru, so their chief Apaton is in. You've already gotten the medicine to fix the Nakai, who's the son of the Balakai chief of the Barabs, so you're in like Flynn with the Barabs. We've already belled the cat, or the T-Rex for the Disqueaquee, so their chief Chaffblum is now your dear friend. And I'm still single. He draws a hand across his brow, wiping away imaginary nervous sweat. You've already cleaned out the spider's nest in Hakor territory. So Grugor, a distant relative at best of Homo sapiens, is your staunch ally. Hey, I like that phrase, staunch ally. You rescued Halisa, the princess of the Barako. So her mother, Halawa's in on whatever expedition you want to lead. Ever since we told Queen Inara of the Pindiro tribe about your plan to unite the tribes, she'd been in our camp. We managed to cross the lava flow in Jakari territory and return the sacred hide to their chief. So Jumu is our friend for life. Speaking of which, I'll have to get some of those diamonds to take back to the real world, and I'll be set for life. Makta Portal, who's the deposed king of the Nawatla, wants to be king again, which means running Huitlapocti out of town. At the very least, Makta Portal thinks that Huitlapocti won't go without a big bloody fight. Wish I had a tank or something. The Tyrannosaurus Rex, which was chewing on his little cousins, the Sakra, is dead of a terminal migraine. So the Sakra King Siska will help you on your mission, assuming you can understand anything he says. We've already rescued the Yarali statue, the Great Faboz, from the cave where Dodden the Huge struck him. That's the list, boss. Jimmy flips his notebook shut. Well, that was less helpful than I was thinking it might be. You see a golden statue made in the shape of a human. How may I serve you? Locate. It is a round object with a light. Indicates a path toward the black stone. Yeah, where is the locator? Delighted to speak with you. I hope we will talk again soon. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna go back to the transfer pad up here. Now that I know that plenty of limes are available if you got enough diamonds. Ooh, yes. Oh my God, yes. Make me stronger. I have more strong. Can carry more thing. Only by 2. Whatever. I wasn't expecting it in the first place. Okay, so if I go back out to the outside of the, then there should be a, where's the transfer pad? You know, I would get lost inside a paper sack. I have a map and I'm still getting lost. It's hilarity. It okay, this room seems a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Did I literally just come back to the vending machine? I did. I did indeed. Okay. Well, at least now I know where I am. Oh dear. I'm trying to navigate, game. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. I will get out of this place eventually. I honestly think that we are definitely close to the end of this game. I just need to stop being so distracted by literally everything. Okay, transfer plate is north of me. Got it. Where to next? I wish I knew where the locator was. Hi, Cattlecoddle. You see a tall, elegant reptile man with intelligent eyes. I am pleased to welcome you again. All right, hologram, you got very little for me to ask you about, huh? There is a human here in the city. He walks by and ignores me. He has spoken to me very little. He does not believe what I say. His name is Spector. Great. The city is powered by mystical generator crystals, which draw their power from the black stone. They're really quite beautiful. Would you like to see them? Yes! Near where you entered the city, there's a cluster of transportation plates. Step onto the south central plate. Right. You will find yourself in the southern portion of the city. Walk east and then south as far as you can. Move east until you can enter the complex corridors where the humans used to live. Work your way through the hallways as far as you can. It can be confusing. You may find it easiest to simply follow the left wall. Oh. I understand. Move west until you find a transportation plate. Step onto the plate. You will find the generator chamber to the east. Okay, so those are instructions for how to get... I see. With the map, I now understand these directions so much more than I did before. We tried following those directions last time I played, and we did very poorly. All right. I don't know where the locator thing is. But I know where the battleground is. I know where the Myrmedex quarters were. I'm curious about the meeting room and the time stop chamber. I feel like those are worth visiting, but first, I want to check out the Myrmedex quarters. Robosaurus! I meant to start combat. Sorry. Also, the Robosaurus took me by surprise. Self-care time. Oh dear. Okay. Thank you for the reminder to stretch and not scare myself to death with surprise attacks by Robosauri. Okay. a quick jaunt to the west to try and find, or to try and check out the Myrmidon's quarters. Also, weapons. Is there an armory? I wonder if there's an armory. Okay, so this was the Myrmidon's quarters here. Hello, what are you? Oh, you're a person. Lots of bodies. I think we've been in here before. I think this was like the first place that we came. Oh dear. Well, this is the battleground. It makes so much more sense now that I've referenced the map and I know what things are. I do not see any extra weapons to pick up or any of that. What is that? Apparently just the wall. I don't recall a mention of an armory, although I could really use one. I need more intact weapons. Robosaurus. And I'm sorry, like, we have defeated so many Robosauruses. If I was here IRL, I would definitely be pulling pieces off the Robosaurus to use as weapons. All right. Where is the Central Plaza? Okay, so given that we've got that, we visited those places. Let's hop over here and check out D. Okay, so this brings us to the far eastern wall. And it looked to me like on the map that there's like a back door into the generator area, but I don't think there is. So I don't know why it looks like there is, but I could also just like look at wall, look at wall, look at wall, look at wall, look at wall. Yeah, I don't see any secret passages or indicators that there might be secret passages. So, oh, hi. Look at all those sergeants and robo dinos. Oh, there is a door. A danger door. Let's begin combat. I wish. Put away the hammer. Pull out the rifle. Attack. Oh, geez, there's 3 Argent Sergeants there? Wait, Kenny Loggins wrote about the Danger Door, but it wasn't as popular as the other song? What? Okay, this is gonna sound like really culturally lost, but what other song? No, somebody died! No. Oh, Danger Zone from Top Gun. That, okay, yeah. Okay, so that's interesting to know. Sorry, Puddleglum, your comment was super interesting. My brain, though, was, it's interesting to know that there's just a door that goes right into that spot, but oh my gosh, that appears to be the place where all of the deadly robots are. So I'm uncertain. We'll try it once more. I just don't know how smart it is to actually go over there. Because but what do you want to bet? Source of deadly robots? Location of locator. Just to have that as a suspicion. All right, we defeated one Argent Sergeant. We have engaged Robo Dino. I have to pay attention to healths so that nobody falls. Okay, the battle is going smoother-y now. Smoother-y. The condition of being more smooth. Just reference Kenny G. Master of jazz that is smooth. Hello, generator crystal? I wonder if I should break. Oh, hi there, Spectre. Everybody, let's leave Spectre alone for the moment, and, somehow there were many less of the deadly robot, this time round, which I'm okay with. Less deadly robots. Goodness incarnate. Okay, so that hallway just gives me a back door into end of game. Interesting. Well, not really end of game. I think there's more to do, but where is the plaza? Okay. A is housing. B is central plaza area. C is more housing, but I think we got weapons at the one housing area. So let's check out C. Let's see about C and see if C will give more weapon. I don't even think I need that bucket of tar anymore. All right. There should be numerous of these little boxy houses things here. Hello, Urban Bohemian. Summoned by the timer. I hope things are going well for you. I hope that you had, I hope that you had a good stream this morning. If you were streaming this morning, I was very much asleep at that time because, while I tried to go to bed around midnight, I didn't fall asleep until after 6. So getting up for your stream was not a physical possibility for me today. But someday I'm going to figure this out and actually be able to get up on the weekends again. It's the weekend you don't expect me in your streams, but the thing is, I want to be in them. I remember back in the lockdown times when I was getting up on the weekend mornings and learning or teaching myself how to make omelets. And that was when I started watching your streams, when I was teaching myself how to make omelets. There is an automated ad break about to start. So we're going to have 3 minutes of ads. And then I will come back and we'll have the last hour of stream. And yeah. So, oh gosh, it's hot outside. Oh dear, that's not good. Yeah, the ad break is about to start, so I will see you all in about 3 minutes. Feel free to take a quick break yourself, and I will see you back here shortly. Okay, I think the ads are done now. I don't know. Hopefully everybody's back from the ad break. And I wish you all welcome. I hope that you managed to have a quick break of your own. And yeah, I checked I checked the weather right after I went to the ad, and I was like, this is very unusual. I did not expect the nearly 80 degrees and sun that is apparently existing outside right now. That is not normal for this late in October. Oh my gosh. I just, like, I've known the date. I know it's the end of October. I know Halloween's coming. But I looked and saw 10/28. as the date and was like, Halloween is like almost here. And I really haven't given it much thought. And I'm like, okay, what? Hmm. I don't know. I honestly don't know, other than like I know the Streampunks will be doing a Halloween themed TTRPG game for their coffee/Patreon backers, which I would probably tune into if I'm able to. But like regarding like, I don't know, I have not made plans for actually costume that I might wear this year. I mean, I had plans way back. I was going to put together that outfit of the dad from I Was a Teenage Exocolonist, but that has not managed to take place yet. So I don't have any plans. Capitol Hill for brunch when the Botanical Gardens. Sweaty all the while. A lot of the Halloween costumes are skin forward versus not on the Metro today. Yeah. So a lot of the slutty versions of everything costumes. Why did I break off combat? I always do that because it automatically starts combat and I always think I have to start combat. And so I keep stopping combat when I think that I'm starting it. The whole like slutty Halloween costume thing, where costume that includes skin, like skimpy outfit type skin equals slutty. Just really, sometimes you just have a costume and it has less cloth. But anyway, it was slutty out. Oh, hi, Meridu. How are you this weekend? Why Plaza have different floor? Triolo, give me more light, please. I say when I'm the one that actually has to actually make it happen. No, use the human skull and put the chocolate on it. Thank you. Now there's more light. But why the blonde bricks? Where am I that there's blonde bricks? What plaza is this? This looks like Tachikatl construction. Home from family stuff and trying to, oh gosh. Empathy. I will offer empathy because I certainly know that over the years I have gotten less resilient with having to deal with family stuff. For me, it's specifically like I have certainly become less willing to give up the things I want to do and my time to drive many hours and go and visit family members when I really don't have a whole lot in common with them and don't want to go. That said, I did it again. Plus, for many years, I lived more than 1,000 miles away. Like, it was a full day's drive if I was driving, or it was a flight. So it wasn't like a thing that was a regular thing. And I very much got used to not having to go and attend family gatherings on holidays and things like that. Unless, well, there was somewhat of an expectation from my in-laws side that we would, it's a will-o'-the-wisp, that we would fly out at holiday time and stay with them. But I'm not in close proximity, so I don't have to go often, and I just have my own life to live. It just sort of became a thing that I liked, and then when that sort of disappeared after I moved to within closer proximity, it just became a chore. Plus, I don't enjoy overnight stays at places that are not mine. I like to sleep at home. I'm not fond of hotels. I definitely don't feel comfortable in anybody else's house overnight. And so what I would end up doing is I would drive the 5 hours up to see my family, spend an hour or two there, and then drive the 5 hours back the same day. And then lockdown happened, and I haven't really gone up for anything. I think once I went up for a family gathering. Expectations. Yeah, when they're local, it is expected that you're going to be there, whether or not you have other things to do. I shouldn't say better. I should say other. But like, I lived with you all for 17 years. 17 and a half years. And I was never really myself during any of that time. So the fact that I don't live with you lets me be more myself. And I would prefer not to have to stuff myself back in a box a little bit to come and visit you. Yeah, no, I've had conversations. Like, one of the expectations when I moved closer was that I would drive to them so that they could celebrate my birthday every year. There was never the suggestion that they come here for my birthday. I was to go there for my birthday. You see a strange floating ball of glowing light. Once more, you of Earth address I of the Zornite dimension. At this progression point in the temporal continuity, how do you wish to be addressed? Aokon, a series of vocal sounds serving as a temporary referent for you. How was me saying Aokon in any way, hey Siri? Parents always asking, why don't you visit, when they're the ones who strongly implied I should no longer live there after, oh yes. Make it, as the kids say, it makes sense. Plus it's a big investment of time and money, and spoons. And I have had a short supply of all of those lately, so I'm sure like this year I'm probably going to end up having to go for like a week or so around the holidays, but where it would be so much more comfortable and relaxing for me to stay home. And honestly, streaming is more relaxing for me. All right, does Aokon recall previous conversations with me? Yes. Sort of. I know we had them. It was months ago. The growing attachment I have as I go through my 30s to sleeping in my own bed. Exactly. I used to think travel was great. And honestly, I would probably have done a okay as a trucker, a long haul trucker. Because I will drive for hours and just be fine. I just stick a book on, listen to some Broadway musical soundtracks, I've driven 22 hours before without a problem. I've driven from here in Southwest Virginia all the way up to like the far east coast of Maine. I've driven out to the Twin Cities, like in a single go. Like I can get halfway across the country without stopping. I mean, stopping for like restrooms and gas and stuff, but that's it. And that just feels normal to me. It's gotten harder as I've gotten older, but that was just a norm. I don't like flying at all. I get ear infections every time I fly, basically. And I like the idea of traveling and seeing new places. I loved the month that I spent in the Netherlands, despite the fact that I was in a hostel most of the time with all of the other students on the study abroad trip. I had very little privacy, and despite all of that, I loved visiting the Netherlands for a month. I loved the time that I spent in Brazil, which was a similar situation. I would love to go and see more places. I'd love to go and visit Scotland and Ireland and England and Australia and just... And yet at the same time, that is not relaxation for me. Like that is extra output for me. And if I take that time, I need time when I get back home to relax at home. Probably be better about sleeping at not home if it weren't for having to lug my CPAP. Yeah, I don't have a CPAP. As far as I know, I do fine with breathing at night, but I do toss and turn. I wake up constantly. I struggle to fall asleep in the first place. I've been trying to use melatonin and it has not been helping. Lately, the thing that has been bothering me about my bed is to deal the head of the bed is elevated. And it's been that way for a long time because I have gastroesophageal reflux. And for some reason, the slant, like the little angle of the bed, I've been sliding down the bed over time, and then I wake up and bump myself back up, and then I slide. I think I'm tossing and turning so much that I'm sliding off the foot of the bed. And I don't know what changed. Like, yes, the mattress that I have is too firm for me. It seemed okay at the store. We bought it. We literally got it on like the 16th of March, 2020. Like the last moment before everything locked down. And but I've been sleeping on it since then. And yeah, it's firmer than I wish. I wish it was less firm. But I don't understand why in like the last 2 months, the bed just is completely not comfortable and nothing I do can make it comfortable. So yeah, just want to do a road trip around the Great Lakes. Oh, that would be so cool. And look for cool rocks. Yeah, I mean, capitalism is the problem. Yeah. Yeah, melatonin doesn't seem to do anything for me. I would, like I got it to try it and nothing. I feel like if I could get like the same, but L-tryptophan, that might help, because the poultry drowsiness, the drowsiness you get after like having turkey, that I definitely experience. So if I could just get some L-tryptophan, maybe that would help. I'm so happy that I found the Will-o'-the-Wisp. I wonder what they're going to do for me in this game. We had a whole quest for them in the last game. Excellent. This obviates the need for reiteration of previous declarations of intent. or of origin, intent, and activity. What shall we speak of? I literally have no idea what to ask the Will-o'-the-Wisps in this game. What? I don't even have a clue. I guess I could ask, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I had to refer to the little online walkthrough because I no idea. Trazodone for a while, but nothing really seems to help except for stuff I don't want to take for long periods of time. Yeah, for sleeping. One of the issues that I've been having lately is like just my lower back and left leg, to where as soon as I lay down, I get basically restless leg syndrome, but in the lower back and left leg, and that's made it really hard to fall asleep. And I think that's related to this chair and me sitting in this chair too much. This chair that is supposed to be super comfortable, and was really expensive and is a great chair, is not the right chair for me. It does not work well for me and the way that I sit. So I eventually need to replace this chair. I just don't have the money to do it right now. Yeah, like sciatic nerve stuff, but it's more just I don't know, just like a slight discomfort, but to the point where I have to move. And every time I move, it makes it harder to fall asleep. Yeah. Oh gosh. And hydration is one of my biggest challenges, Puddleglum. But yeah, I love the chair. So I have a Secret Lab chair, and it's a great chair. It is a bucket seat, like a race car style. So it's got these little like wedges on the sides. And I sit with a foot underneath, and I can't sit that way in this chair, which I thought would be a good thing, because that's not the best posture. Ultimately, it's not been good for me. And I had to add pillows to the chair because the firmness was not right for me. It was just all around, just over time, realized it's not a good chair for the way I sit. The one I have at work, though, is like the perfect chair. I love that chair so much. It's old. If I could just get a new chair at work and bring the one that I've been sitting in home, that'd be great, except it can't, because if we did get me a new chair at work, this one would go to surplus and I would have to bid on it at auction in order to get it for myself. I could just buy that chair, but that chair is twice as expensive as the one that I'm sitting in. And Secret Lab chairs are not inexpensive. Not being super anemic also helps. Yeah, I don't have the anemia issue. I do have some, I have bad sinuses, which causes dizziness with all of the medications and whatnot, but no anemia issues. Okay, so let's see. I'm enjoying the conversation. Please continue if you wish to. I'm going to intersperse actually interacting with the wisp. Object containing and distorting energy is similar to objects which are called moonstones. Yes, in the dimension Britannia. We're actually getting in game. Despite aside from like the very beginning, this is the first like actual like hard connection of this game to the broader Ultima game series. This one has been subtly altered and differs from other examples of its type in ways your language has no words for. Vocal interpretations of its physical state of being result in the words black and stone. Amounts of power indicated that the referent large or enormous should also be appended. Oh, wait. Oh, so it is a big honkin' stone. Not like the moonstones we've encountered before. That I did not know. The communications form you refer to as language is too inexact and interpretive. This manifestation cannot answer your interrogative. It does not know about Myrmidex. Yeah. Good job. Zorinia acts as a conduit for information between different continua, planes, dimensions. Zorinia also retains information which will improve Zorinia. The manifestation and proximity of Aeokon is at location here now to observe energy anomalies. I think the will-o'-the-wisps are actually just like weird robots. I don't know for sure though. The geographical superset commonly referred to by its local bipedal manifestations as Valley and Aeodon are here is a source of energy stress. A power source of significant relative magnitude exerts considerable distorting influence on this space-time region. Analysis of the situation indicates that at some temporal point in the past, an energy source bearing the Britannian vocal referent Moonstone embedded itself in this proximity. I should be writing down the keywords. I left the last letter off as I was writing the word modification. Modification of the energies of said Moonstone have resulted in the geographical superset here now Aeodon Valley being placed outside the normal space-time continuum. Life units, which in other here now positions have ceased to manifest on both individual and collective bases, have adapted to the distortion by continuing to exist in both individual and collective senses. Yeah, ancient peoples that no longer exist anywhere else continue to exist here. Continuing stress on the space-time continuum by the damaged Moonstone has resulted in scattering of small but volatile distortions all through the space-time continuum. Oh gosh, I see what they're doing, and it's so sad that it doesn't. This is the setup for the entire Worlds of Ultima series, of which there were only ever 2 games, but it was intended to be a much longer series. Oh, that's so cool. Object containing the distorting energy is similar to objects which are called Moonstones in the dimension Britannia. This one has been subtly altered and differs from other examples of its type. Yes. It's large and black. Modification? Available data indicate that life forms studying the power source Moonstone enacted energies upon it, modifying its behavior, modifying it beyond its original scope. These modifications have resulted in distortions to the space-time continuum. Stresses from power source called Moonstone exert tremendous influence on the space-time continuum. This results in ripples and holes in the continuum. This can create temporary points of intersection between space-time points, that is, places, which should customarily enjoy no contact. Left uncorrected, this situation can permanently distort and blend space-time regions, perhaps destroying them. unchecked emissions of energies from power source Moonstone can result in blending, blurring, and ultimately destruction of large regions of the multiverse. It's such a lore drop. I tried to write multiverse and accidentally wrote muttiverse, M-U-T-T-I-V-E. And now I want a muttiverse. Consult a doctor to see if Moonstone is right for you. Indeed. I wonder if we're ever going to get to visit Ziornia. Multiverse is a word referent of your life form. It signifies all reality in all universes. Zorinia. Zorinia acts as a conduit for information between different... Yes. Anomalies. We've got that word. Oh, I hit enter, thereby saying nothing, thereby ending the conversation. And the response was, it is redundant for you to make notification of your intent to move to different spatial points. A short trip forward in the time continuum reveals that intent much more precisely. However, in the manner of your life form, goodbye. The information I have just given you can be considered a free sample. If you offer me valuable information at a point further along the time continuum, I will present you with information of true value. Wait, but what could we give the wisps in this game? In the previous game, we had to find those tablets, and the tablets had info on them. I don't know that I've encountered anything of that sort in this game. There's Jimmy's notebook. Oh. I don't know that it's possible now, but I wonder if we could have given Uniputli's brain. The crystal brain. Now I'm really curious, and I'm just going to look because I'm not going back to redo it. So according to the Ultima Codex, the Wisps are a hive mind race of interdimensional information brokers who manifest on various worlds as sparkling balls of light. They appear in Ultimas 4, 5, 6, 7, as well as in Underworld 2, Savage Empire, and Martian Dreams. Like, I like the Wisps, but I don't know what they could possibly want from this world other than the crystal brain. And even the walkthroughs don't say. It's interesting. Like, even all of the like internet sources, nothing mentions giving anything to the Wisps. Huh. I don't think there's any way to get the crystal brain back at this point. So that'll be something it would take a lot to test my theory. Unless I don't know if this game even has cheats. I could investigate that and just see and use cheats if it does. in order to just like test it and find out what it does, because I'd be curious. But oh, yeah, I recall conversations, but I don't want. What I want is I'm gonna try and give you Jimmy's notebook. It won't let me move the notebook to the Will-o'-the-Wisp. Only within the party. And yeah, I don't think there's any way to get the brain back out of Unipotli. My guess is that that is the only information source in this. Well, there's the hologram, but I don't know of a way to move it. Maybe we'll find something in the Cuddle City. Like there was an entire quest in the previous game to go and get something to give to the Will-o'-the-Wisp. It was a required quest in order to finish the game, and in this one, that's not the case. But I would like to give the thing if I can. Hello, energy barrier. Is there even a way to get through it? Energy field. I have no idea how to combat the energy field in this game. Attack? Just like the transmitter? Oh, I don't need to. There's a... I just realized this room that we're looking at has one of the transport pads. Oh, that's the time stop room. I don't know why it's called the time stop room, but that is the time stop room. And it also connects through the meeting room, which is over here. What are these? Indeed, I agree. It is an unusual object. Get unusual object. Use unusual object. Talk to unusual object. No idea at all about that unusual object. It's quite. This looks sort of like an art installation with the little oops, sorry, the bench is in the middle here. Oh, box. Wait. Oh, no, but it would tell me if there was something in the box. Use box. Attack box. Talk to box. Nothing. Okay. I think that's just like, I think that's visual art, and the boxes are to sit and appreciate the visual art. I see a lemon or a lime farm. Yeah, I totally got distracted by the fact that there was a will-o'-the-wisp. Which is fine. It just means there is zero chance we finish this game today. Which is, it's fine. Oh, okay, so this is the entry vestibule, which is not where we entered somehow. Is it? Is this where we came in? If so, then the Will-o'-the-Wisp has gone, which is entirely possible. I really wish that I had a better, like, longer lasting light source to carry around with me. I think I might have the materials to be able to make a torch and it would last longer, but I would forget. It's not worth investing the time to investigate. Bones. Oof, ouch, my. All right. Just lots of bones, some limes. I don't need the limes right now. Oh, this is the meeting room. Why the meeting room is full of lime trees, I do not know. Limes grow on trees, don't they? I know lemons do. All right. If I hop through this teleporter... Actually, let me check this room first. Oh, that's the visual art room. If I hop through this teleporter, it should take me to the officials' quarters, whereby I can teleport to the time stop room. I don't know why we want to be in the time stop room, but I'm very curious about what the time stop room is. I'm save first, though, just in case. Seems like a thing to do. Thank you, Elixir. Okay, we've got some weapons. Definitely want to collect those. Where's Unipolly? Oh. Hiding over in the corner. Hey, you have the carrying capacity. Come pick up these gas canisters. And for now, go ahead and pick up the black staff and the shield. You can leave the agents thereof. So that's a Myrmidek's body. And one of the Kotal bodies, Myrmidek's body. Docre, you're in the way. Look. A device. Get device? Is this the locator unit? Use device. Talk to device? What can I do? I can talk to Unipotly. Device. The Kotal created many interesting devices. When the Myrmideks attacked, they also created weapons and armor to help defend the city. One you may find interesting is a device to help locate the black stone the Myrmideks took. Most devices should still function. You may use any you find. It is a round object with a light which indicates a path towards the black stone. Okay, great. I have it, but... Well, we will endeavor to discover how it works. Ah, it's literally just like a compass, that based on where I am indicates what direction I should go. Yeah, have the thing. How do I do the thing? So it indicates what direction I should go to find the black moonstone. Useful. All right, so that was after hopping through C. We've been to D. I'm really curious what E is. What is my fastest route? If I go through J and from J to F, that gets me to the plaza faster. Then I can hop to E pretty quickly. Now I'm thinking with portals. All right. Like, I don't need to run across the entire area and get attacked by robo-dinos. I just have to run across portions of it and use the transport pad to get where I want to go. Because that one pops me down into the southern part of the city. And there's an Argent Sergeant. There's an Argent Sergeant. Is that it? Y'all seem to be running like there's more to attack. What are you fighting? Is there another serpent woman? Okay, look. If you're not actively fighting things, let's leave that alone for now and go to the transport pad as intended. Okay, and then from here, I can find out what E is. This is the second time I've said a statement that could vaguely be heard as something to do with drugs, and definitely was not my intent. All right, so we're next to some more healing crystals. Yes, worth it. Even if it's just one healing crystal. But you have an entire empty thingy. Also, I'm just going to say goodbye to the instrument. Let's move them diamonds. You don't need those right now. They're not worth a whole bunch. Let's move those emeralds. Move the sulfur. I can't move the canisters. It's fine. Okay, well, move the grenade and the magnesium. Oh, I have to tell you how much. And the bamboo pole. And the wire screen. And the digging stick. Who doesn't? Nobody really has the good weapons yet. Jimmy. So many jars. Just the biggest frustration in this game. If I was doing like a modern adaptation of this game, if I was doing a remake, inventory management has been a headache. That is the thing that it desperately needs to fix. That and knowing what things are worth hanging on to and which ones aren't. I don't know how to make torches. I know the tree branches can be used to make torches. I don't remember how. All right. Now, can Jimmy hold the shield? No. We don't talk about how many games back in the day were just inventory management in the game. Indeed. It's just, the game is great, but so much of the time is just figuring out how to move stuff in inventory. And it wouldn't be so bad, except that this game is built on the same exact engine as Ultima 6. So Ultima 6 was very much inventory management necessity. Ultima 6, if you looked at an item, it would tell you how heavy it was. This game, weight matters a lot. But there is no way to find out how much something weighs other than picking it up and moving it in and out of your inventory. Nowhere does the descriptor tell you how much something weighs. So if you're trying to pick something up and you're trying to adjust your inventory so that you can pick something up, it's just trial and error, and that's it, because there's no way to know how much something weighs until you manage to pick it up. It has been frustration. Even watching Baldur's Gate 3 now, late game is just, who has what and what do they need? Oh my gosh, there is so much good equipment in BG3. It's like constantly trying to decide, okay, but do I want this buff or that buff? And I actually got to the point where I couldn't sell anything because none of the vendors could afford the things I was trying to sell. Indeed, Elixir, a lot of in and out. Just in and out and in and out and in and out. Over and over, just, yeah, all the time. I'm just gonna check this. Okay, I don't know. He just takes you to another part of the servant city. So, goody. I checked those 2 rooms and they had the healing crystals. More modern games bring back the vendors actually can no longer afford to deal with you is hilarious. Yeah, it's like, when I got to the end of Act 2, I was carrying so much stuff, and starting Act 3, it was so long before I found a vendor that, because I went the wrong way upon entering the city, and I didn't find the shop in Rivington until I had basically finished exploring Rivington. And it was just like, literally running around saying, I don't care about the game right now. All I want is to be able to go and sell my stuff that I'm carrying around, because I have too much stuff and I just need to sell it. But I can't go back to any of the vendors that I've been working with in Act 1 and 2. Not just because I killed them. But also because once you reach Act 3, you cannot go back to Acts 1 and 2. And it was just like, what is wrong with this game? I actually accelerated my entry out of Rivington and into further sections of Act 3. I went faster in that transition than I had been planning, simply because I was just trying to find a vendor. So quality of life, it's a balance in games. Video game quality of life is a thing that is a delicate balance. I understand putting the restriction on how much you can carry. I understand putting restrictions on, we're trying to make this feel like an actual vendor. And so this vendor has X amount of money, and you can trade with them, but they may not be able to buy everything that you have. That makes total sense. But at the same time, quality of life, gamers are inculcated to I must collect everything that I come across, and I can just dump it at the nearest vendor, and then I'll have gold. Well, I had so much gold at the end of Baldur's Gate 3 that I had no use for. It had been such a long time since I had to buy anything in that game by the time I finished the game that, yeah, it was just like, what's the point? I had at least 60,000 gold sitting in the chest at camp when I finished Baldur's Gate 3. Sell all. There's a funny epic NPC man video on that. The poor merchant just ends up buying so much junk, his family have no money for food. Yeah. Sadness. Okay, so it is technically past time. I'm going to need to finish here in just a second. I'm looking to see if I can navigate the maze quickly and end. I think it should be doable. We're gonna run through the maze. Maybe? Oh. I took the wrong teleporter. I thought I went through F. I went through G. I'm going to end in the room right outside the generator room is my plan. So a couple minutes. Just going to run through. Ah! And I haven't looked to see who's on, but if there's somebody on that we should be looking at for a potential raid, share, because I haven't looked and I don't know who's streaming and who we might say hello to. Oh, I keep attacking the Robosaurus. The Robosaurus is dead. Vanna's doing a 9-year Twitch anniversary. Yeah, we might have to pop in over there then. All right, let's go through. From here, I need to go south. I love how detailed the map is in the clue book. That's actually like amazing. The clue book comes with the purchase on GOG. I think technically back in the 90s, the clue book would have been a separate purchase. Oh no, it's Serpent Lady. Who, of course, immediately poisons me. Every single time. Why must you poison me? Every time. This is why I would prefer Aokon not be the frontline fighter. Because I would prefer to put Unipotli up front, because Unipotli can't get poisoned by the first attack. Anyway. All right, so we got to this central area, and I should go north. Through. Apparently, the lizard folk, the Kotl, very logical. They liked to live in boxes. Their cities are laid out symmetrically, and they have like just a logical symmetry to them that is apparent in just looking at like the blue walls. All those rooms were relatively equivalent in size. They were all square or rectangle shapes, etc. These warrens that we're going through were built by the humans, apparently. And they are mazes for some unknown reason. The humans apparently wanted to live in mazes. Oh, I went the wrong direction in this room. Humaze. That is the transport pad to take us inside the room that is... Apparently, for those of you who can still see me at the moment, there's an ad break happening because we hit another hour, and I wasn't paying enough attention to realize that that was about to start, so I didn't snooze it. So I'm just going to sit here for a minute and just wait out the automated ad break. But I was not expecting to immediately be attacked by a Robosaurus. I should have been expecting to be immediately attacked by a Robosaurus. How long have I been playing this game? I definitely should have expected incoming Robosaurus attack. Curse your inevitable betrayal. Sudden but inevitable betrayal. As one Wash would say in a really good show that unfortunately was created by somebody who we will never know. We will just never know who created Firefly. So many good properties out there that we will never know who created them. There's supposed to be some good stuff that was being put together by Amber Benson and oh gosh, where's her name? The actress that played one of the vampires in the first season of Buffy. Brain has lost it all, but I will find it. Speaking of the creator that we have no idea who they are, there was a thing. Also, hi, welcome back everybody from the ad break. My apologies, it snuck up on me. Aha. Juliet Landau was the name I was trying to find. Amber Benson and Juliet Landau were collaborating on some stuff in that universe. I'm not 100% certain what that stuff is, but I think it might be a movie. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's supposed to be really good. Yes, Drusilla. And I love seeing them at the helm of new content related to that like fictional universe. Yeah, no, it's not that. But those are the two people. I don't know what the thing is. I know that it was supposed to be recent. I know they are at the helm. I have yet to figure out what it is, though. The universe with no creator. Yeah, great to see good folks doing things. Exactly. Oh, okay, so there's a... I don't know, that might be a place to find out what they're doing. Because Juliet Landau and James Marsters have a podcast called Slayers, a Buffyverse Story. I don't know, maybe that's what the thing is. Anyway, I'm gonna take out this Robo-Dino and actually like move toward the actual end of the stream since we're over time now, but it's fine. I don't mind going over a little. Heck, every Wednesday I go over much longer than I intend because it's always really super interesting. Give me gas canisters. There are so many weapons in game that we're collecting right now that are going to be super useful and are entirely not useful right now. I want the healing crystals. Oh, so many crystals. Happiness is some healing crystals. You have got to be kidding me. It cannot be it's too heavy. I have maxed out Unipotli's carrying capacity. It's okay. Ayla? Do you want to pick some stuff up? And we got some more limes. Boy, these people like their limes. Nope. Don't run off on your own. As much as I could understand you wanting to get away from the blonde-haired, blue-eyed, detective-y person, like pulp detective novel hero who is apparently the avatar of legend from our normal Ultima universe. That was a new one on me. Okay, I'm gonna save it there. We are right outside like the generator rooms and whatnot. So next week, when we return to this Lost World underground defunct Silurian city, we will see about turning off some energy barriers and talking to Dr. Spectre to see if we can finish this last quest to get everybody all joined together and take on the genetically engineered ant species that somehow realized that they were being oppressed and rose up against their creators. So yeah, that'll be for next time. Let me pop the credits on here. And tomorrow, of course, at 1 p.m. Eastern will be Mass Effect Andromeda, and then Monday we're still in the DLC of Outer Wilds. It's still amazing. And so I'm looking forward to a couple more hours of poking around in the amazingness that we have found there. And then Wednesday is games in the archives, because it'll be library game night that night. Thank you, Stephen Joyce and Galara Dragon, for your resubscriptions. Thank you, Was Not Worth It, for being a subscriber over on Coffee. Thank you so much, Painting Pirate, for the raid. And thanks to everybody who hung out after the raid. Thanks to everybody who just hung out. Of course, thank you to my mods. So many thank yous. Thank you all so much. I enjoy doing this so much. And honestly, the reason is because of all of you. I didn't know. I went live and it was sort of a whim. And it was all of you that have kept me doing it. I enjoy it. And so thank you so much. Google messing with my muscle memory. I have got to fix that landing page because things are not where they belong. Okay, so yeah, I think Vanna is doing Palia for her 9-year Twitchiversary, and I think we'll pop in over there and say hi. That would be wonderful. I do, of course, have a raid call if y'all want to shout out when we get over there. It is #RogueRaid. I have posted for you both subscriber and non-subscriber flavors. Feel free to pick your own, or, you know, toss in whatever emotes you want to. But it is #RogueRaid. I should actually like punch in the channel. Thank you so very much for joining me today. I hope I see you all again soon. Until I do, get out there and do some shenanigans.